has much more of a vintage kind of dimension to it now. Welcome back to the MCU. I'm Marius and this is my cinematic universe, and today we're going to be trying something new. We're going to be weathering this medallion. This is the Staff of Ra medallion from Raiders, obviously. This is the Disney Store one, the metal version that I've reviewed before that I think is a pretty good replica. It's more of an idealized version than the more rough around the edges kind of thing, but I think it's pretty good for the price, and it's like solid metal and it has all the little details like the mounting point for the staff and everything. I bought this chain off of Etsy, so there's going to be a link below if you want to check that out. There's a bunch of sellers. This one seemed to be getting really good reviews, so I figured I'd give that a try, and yeah, no complaints. It looks good. So we're going to be weathering this up today, and that's something I haven't done since maybe like 20 years ago when I used to do props for commercials and music videos and films back in Norway. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a new experience trying that again. I have a few different things here. I was going to do like rub and buff and oil paints and that kind of stuff, but then Adam over on Tested showed this kit, and this kit has watercolors, and that turned out really nice for weathering. So it has all these different browns and earth tones, golds and reds and browns. So we're going to be using that to make it a little dirty and make it look weathered and old and aged. Let's give it a try. I have some paper here, a little bowl of water for the water paint, some Q-tips. Should probably take this off and we can dirty this up independently. Okay, this piece. Maybe we should put you know what? I'll be right back. Yay, here we go. It's I've been storing it on its edge, so it's a little wonky, but hopefully it'll settle. Let's just use some black in here just to kind of maybe more paint. It seemed like when Adam did it, tell me what I'm doing wrong, Adam, if you're watching, right? He got more things on here. Maybe I just need to have thicker paints. And maybe this thing is a little too shiny for these watercolors. I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Let's see. I mean, it looks like it's taking, enhancing those details a little bit. Let's try some browns, and let's see. I feel like Bob Ross in here. Just a little dab of brown in here. And yeah, like I said, I haven't done this in 20 plus years, so I might not be doing it the right way. If you have I mean, I can't hear you right now, but I can read it after. If you have any suggestions or any thoughts on what I could be doing better, let me know. Yeah. Just trying to get it like in the little crevices here. Well, it's definitely very dirty looking right now. I don't know if that's what I want though. I think maybe the key is to wipe off some of this. You can see right now what it looks like. Let's try that and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. the black was a little much, I think. So maybe we just do this, smudge it some more. Some more yellow and sand-ish colors, maybe, right? This isn't, it's not rust or anything. That's not what we're kind of going for. This is supposed to be brass. Brass, I think, right? And that doesn't corrode like this. It doesn't rust. Okay, so just kind of grime it up a little bit. Okay, so this, oh yeah, like this is new, and then this is aged. So definitely did add a little, something here. I think I overdid it on the blacks in the beginning. Just a little dab of water there. Kind of try and sprinkle in little color here and there. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm not upset about this. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, let's try on the other side. And now I think I'm going to do much less brown. Oh, I'm going to do much less black. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and undo a little bit of the first side here. It seems a little much. What do we think? Thinking this is good? Just grimed up? I think so. Definitely has a more like lived in patina kind of thing. Definitely feels a little bit more like an aged brass piece that has just weathered and seen some things. You know what? I'm pretty happy with this. Good tip, Adam. Not surprised, but you know, thank you for that video. I'm gonna pass it on. All right, and then the chain. So basically the same thing. This one is some yellow metal. I don't know what. It's got a Chinese coin, and I think it's an old Chinese coin, and a couple of this looks like a faux turquoise, and then some sort of red gemstone of some sort. On this one, I think I need to go heavy on all the little chains, and then wipe it down. This is hard. Painting this little chains is hard. Probably should have had something to hold it, like those magic arms, the helping hands. Yeah, it's getting there. This one too. And on this one, I think it's the same. It's like just layers, just different nuances, different tones, mishmashing. And there's no like one way or right way to do this. If this had just aged in nature, it would have just been all kinds of stuff. So you can't really do anything wrong. Plus this is water paint, so you can just wash it off with soap and water, I'm sure. It's a lot of chain. Considering you're painting every little one, it definitely seems bigger, longer than before. Oh yeah, it's definitely doing something. One thing I know, and from having done it and also seeing everybody's mention it, is that yeah, it's easy to overdo. Sometimes you just sit there and watch it and you don't see it kind of changing, but once you step away from it and you look at the other one, another section you haven't done yet, then you'll really see that, oh yeah, I did a lot here, and you might want to tone it down again. I'm trying to paint them and then they kind of just flip around and move on me. So maybe I haven't gotten every little piece. This Chinese coin is pretty weathered already. I don't know if I really need to do much to it, but yeah, that's nice. Since you're watching this video, is this something you do to your props? Or is this something you want to do but you haven't done yet? You want to try and learn about it? It's something that I haven't really done to any of my props that I recently acquired. But it is stuff that we were doing to props and sets and everything that we used for shooting. And you got to weather those up. A lot of the prop collecting I do, I tend to be more in the idealized world, but I do enjoy this. So if you enjoy this, if you want to learn, let's see if we can pick up some tricks from some of the working people out there. Yeah, let me know what you want to see, what kind of aging and weathering and modifying you want to see on this channel, because I'm kind of open to everything, but we need a direction. This one, I think I need more of the really dark here. So we can see it definitely has more of a aged look now. This piece is unchanged, and you can see it's much brighter. The difference is huge. So it's very sticky now, but let's take a towel and we kind of just... And now that we think we're pretty happy with the results, it might be a little much. So it might be, I might come back to this later and be like, woo, kind of overdid it. You know, you can always just wipe it down and you can wash it because this is all watercolors. It has much more of a vintage kind of dimension to it now. And then we stick this guy back on. If I can remember how to do it. This guy goes through this little loop and then we kind of just close it back up. That's one side. Then the other side. My hands are very sticky. I think this will, once it dries more, I think it'll be less tacky. But right now it's definitely very, very tacky. Close it back up. And there you go. The Staff of Ra medallion from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I'm pretty happy with the weathering that we did here. Can it be better? Sure. But there is no right and wrong. Maybe for some this is too much. Maybe for some this isn't enough. But it definitely transformed this piece, I think, into something new. If this wasn't great before, I think it definitely is now. If you like videos like this, well, I'm sorry, I don't have any more at the moment, but let me know in the comments if you want to see more. But do check out this video or this video here. Maybe that's something you might be interested in. Welcome back to the MCU. I'm Marius, and this is my cinematic universe. Today, we're going to be trying this whole thing again.